Welcome to the ALCON S2 Daily Update Brief for the 7th of November 2023. Information cut off 20:30 hours New Zealand time. Bottom line up front, Taiwanese intelligence signals no indications of impending conflict in Taiwan Strait. People's Liberation Army Navy conducts exercises east of Taiwan, likely simulating a naval block to the east of the island. International coverage, Indo-Pacific. Simon Yang, head of Taiwanese intelligence, has stated that there are currently no indications of an impending conflict in the Taiwan Strait. The intelligence community, along with the Ministry of Defence in Taiwan, remains vigilant, closely tracking any signs of potential aggressive manoeuvres from China. Tsai stated that there has been an uptick in Chinese military operations extending beyond the Taiwan Strait to the East China Sea, the South China Sea, and the Western Pacific, involving the deployment of the Shandong aircraft carrier. In contradicting reporting, the People's Liberation Army Navy are conducting exercises to the east of Taiwan and appear to be simulating a block preventing Op 4 from reaching the island. The Liaoning carrier is patrolling directly east of Taiwan. The carrier Shandong is patrolling the Philippine Sea. The Chinese People's Armed Police Sergeant School are training for UAV control operations as part of an intelligence unit. Analysts comment, in the footage it was observed that not only fixed-wing FPV drones and a range of unmanned aerial vehicles were used, but also unmanned aircraft equipped to deploy explosives. It's significant to acknowledge the growing presence of Chinese police units in the Pacific, where they are actively training Pacific Island nations in a variety of TTPs. Reporting from the New Zealand Defence Force Liaison Officer at the Information Fusion Centre via open source, recorded 8 theft, robbery and piracy incidents at sea since October, occurring in the Singapore Strait. October also saw an increase in narcotics smuggling in the region. Domestic coverage, Australia. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has engaged in substantive discussions with Chinese President Xi Jinping, marking their second in-person dialogue within a year. The meeting, extending over an hour, was a platform for both leaders to explore the dynamics of the bilateral relationship. President Xi emphasised the absence of inherent conflicts of interest between the two nations, expressing optimism and about the potential for Australia and China to forge a relationship based on mutual trust and success. He highlighted a broad spectrum of collaborative opportunities ranging from ensuring peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific region to addressing the global challenge of climate change. Prime Minister Albanese reflected on the talks as very positive and extended an invitation to President Xi to visit Australia. While the AUKUS Security Pact was not a direct topic of conversation, Albanese noted they did cover the broader theme of regional stability. He mentioned discussing the establishment of guardrails and the importance of military cooperation between the United States and China, although he did not delve into specifics. No further information. And in New Zealand, coalition discussions between National, ACT and New Zealand First are ongoing. No further information. ALCON comment for this update. On the topic of People's Liberation Army Navy carrier strike groups, the Fujian, which is the third aircraft carrier, has not completed its sea trials and has not been officially commissioned. As such, it's too early to discuss its role in the People's Liberation Army Navy's third carrier strike group. However, looking ahead, the Fujian may assume the operational duties currently held by the Shandong aircraft carrier. This could potentially lead to the Shandong being redeployed to the South China Sea, where it might be used to obstruct American and Filipino access to the contested islands in the region. The potential for conflict between China and Taiwan in the next 2 years is influenced by a complex combination of elements such as global incidents, the political climate in the region, and the internal affairs of China. It's a challenging scenario to navigate, and quite honestly, nobody truly has a very accurate prediction on when or if this could occur. However, any analyst worth their weight will be monitoring this with a range of indicators drawn up, as we are. Unpredictable developments could sway foreign policy choices of Chinese leaders, either increasing or decreasing the likelihood of this happening. And that brings us to the end of today's daily update brief. If you got value from this, then please leave us a rating and share this to anyone else who will get value from this information. Ends.